Hey, good afternoon, everybody. How are you doing? Welcome to Swarez HQ. This is quite an impromptu live stream that we're doing today because we're testing out a new microphone, which hopefully you can hear and you can see inside my helmet. So we're doing a test, but stick around if you are going to watch because we're about to start painting some canvases. These are real clients' canvases that I'm painting. So what better way to test the mic than just to do it live, because that's what we do. Who cares? So we're going to run the intro. I'll be back in 30 seconds. Okay, welcome back. So, thank you for joining us. Run and tell your friends, share a link. We haven't posted this on social media because we're literally just going live, so we haven't shared a link. But if you do manage to stumble across this, welcome. So, yeah, what can I show you? Okay, if you've not seen a live stream before, we've got 4 cameras running. 4 cameras, 1 artist, and 88 in control. So we've got corner cam number 1. How are you doing? Let's go to overhead cam and say hello. Overhead cam, wicked, awesome. Corner PTZ cam, let's go over there. Awesome, fantastic. Finally, my favorite is chest cam. Chest cam is our first person view. In fact, while we stick on chest cam, let me show you how utterly mad I am. Excuse the fact that it's an hour out of date. Oh, Zach and Lily. Hi, guys. 8.4 degrees it is in here. And I can tell you, it's not good. It's cold. It's very cold in here. Oh dear. My helmet is misting up a little bit. That's there's a little gap, little sort of triangle here. Excuse me. Even though the helmet is on full whack, it's just that the air is so cold in here with my breathing going. It's condensing, so I don't think I'll be long in here today. It's way too cold. Anywho. Right, what can I tell you guys? So on the floor we've got 2 canvases. Oh, do tell us guys, by the way, I can't see the feed, but AD can, if the audio quality is better, because we're trialing a brand new microphone that fits inside the helmet. So I'll be very, very interested to know, compared to the previous live streams, if this is less distorting, if we need to swap and change. We're trying to get ready for next week. So give us your feedback. Okay, we've got about 40 minutes. And we're going to be cracking on with these 2 bad boys here. So it'll have finished sizes, 200 by 100. So I've got the canvas at 220 by 120 to allow for stretching around the frame. And this is a client's commission. So what Lily says, sound is sharper. Thank you so much. That's great. That's what we're having to hear. It's what we like to hear. Right, music's going on. Oh, this is exciting. A Friday live stream. When does this ever happen, eh? Run and tell your friends, honestly. They should be, if they're all sat at home in between Zoom meetings, then this is the perfect thing to keep them occupied for a little while. Right, in a second I'm going to show you what we're going to do. Bear with me. Okay, I'll try and keep my voice down a bit. I'm just talking to AD. Right, so we're on corner cam, dude. So I recently launched a painting called Resynthesis, of which that's a A4 picture of it. And this is what my client wants, but in a long slimline version. So it's going to kind of be that. And I'm going to start base coating and prepping for that right now, guys. So if we're going to do a mic test, we might as well do some painting at the same time. Because actually this is simulating real life and how things are going to be on Wednesday. So we thought before AD and I freeze to death, we'd actually do something constructive and paint for you guys. So I'm going to go on. What this painting is, it's got some elements of blue in it. Okay, not a lot of blue, but definitely blue. So my first 2 things are going to be whizzing around with a couple of really nice strong base coats This is the formation for everything. I don't know how far we're going to get in terms of what goes over the top. We'll have to wait and see what the base comes out like. So I'm going to come in now with the sky blue, and I'm just going to kind of gently tease this in because it's got a very, very light blue background. I don't know why I've just opened purple. Funny enough, the purple, look, I thought that was blue, but it's purple, so why it's got a blue splodge on it, I don't know. Anyway, I'm not going to get too hung up about that. So where is my light blue? You can see I'm massively well prepared here, can't you? But we are doing this quite impromptu. I'm going to use that light blue, actually. Hey, Kenny, thank you very much for joining us. Yeah, Kenny's, oh, that's quite a nice one. Yeah, we'll go for that. Yeah, just can. That's quite like a lightish blue. I haven't used that before. Yeah, Kenny's very nicely left some nice comments recently on some of the pictures we've been leaving on the YouTube community. Kirk says, "What's up, mate?" Hey, Kirk. How are you doing? Good to see you here. Right. What's up? So first one I'm going to do here, if you're looking on the overhead, is the right hand one, and all I'm going to do now, I've just put a gentle wisp of blue on. I don't want to move this around too much, and but I just need to get that small hint of blue. So what I'm going to do, because I said this is a real client's painting, the base is going to be very light on one and a little bit darker on the other. So we're going to go with the light one first, and then I'm going to bring out probably the Swarez blue on the other one. It's the deep metallic version, which is pretty damn gorgeous. Right, let's make sure. Let's give that a go. I think it's probably going to fall off. Zach, you're very kind. I've done some crackers recently. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, we've always put a lot of thought into things, but I think yeah, you quite often hit a groove, don't you? You know, when things just seem to fall into place. You know, I've been doing a lot of stuff for clients off camera. We're really super busy at the moment, which is a fantastic place to be in. But of course, it does require a lot of work and a lot of thought to be put in. Right, so I'm obviously going to need a hell of a lot more white there. Sorry, a lot more white there, and a lot more blue. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to blaspheme. Right, okay, let's get some more white there. Let's get some. Get some on there. I think we've got to have. So that's not the right blue. So let's pick out another one. Until this is live. Right, let's go with that one. That's a better blue. And let's get some in there. So I'm just. Yeah, that's a bit better. That's a bit better. Right, let's bang that on. So, because the vast majority of this is going to be covered up, but I do want to get certainly blue around the outside. I need to make sure that these. Oh, get off! Stand up, you stupid tin. I need to make sure that it has got some blue in it. That's better. That's more like it. Right, let's get this moved around. Doesn't have to be too precious at all. Oh, Zach, that's nice. Yeah, you'd like to come to the studio? Well, hopefully you'll be able to make it here one day. It is, so we're told by everyone that comes here, it's quite the experience. You know, this in here is only one small part of it. You know, I do have a quite a sizable place here. Very hard one, and you know, it's taken a lot of effort over the years to be in this position. You know, nothing happens by chance. It's all dogged determination and hard work on the part of both of us. But yeah, you're very welcome if you ever want to come. So, Kirk asking the size of the canvas. Well, the physical proportions of both of these are 220 centimetres long, 120 centimetres wide, and they'll have a finished size of 200 by 100, because I have to allow for just under 10 centimetres all the way around to allow for it to stretch around the frame, because all these are hand stretched. And one of the reasons I work on the floor is because I get to do this with it. It's very difficult if it's pre-stretched, hence why I work flat on the floor. And also the paints don't run around everywhere. Well, they do, but that's another story. So hey Sean, Good morning from Canada. Hello, Shauna. Very nice to see you today. I hope we didn't wake you up, but yeah, it's just a surprise one, isn't it? I'm formerly Rod Line. Hey, Rod. Formerly Rod, I should say. Yeah, it's not Wednesday, is it? I know, it's crazy. I was just saying to everybody on, it's just, we've got that much on at the moment, and I've got a very full paint schedule. And whilst we were doing I said to Adi, we want to get a microphone test done, and this seemed like the most opportune moment to do it. So we might as well stream. And I'll show you the mic in just a sec. Right, that's that one. I think pretty much okay. I'll show you the mic. Why is my wire poking out? Now that's not annoying in the slightest, is it? Yeah, I think I need to clip it around the back. Right, let me just figure that out, guys. Might have to get a bit of sticky tape on that. Yeah, I think my clip's outside, mate, but that's all right. Don't worry about that. No, don't worry about it. I'll secure it with a bit of tape. Right, bit of duct tape. Can't go wrong with it, can you? Stick it on the strap. Right, are we on corner cam, are we, dude? Right, so let me show the microphone. I'm sorry you got to look at my face. So yeah, historically we've used like a Lavalier, which if I tried to put inside, doesn't work, and we had it hanging down there and it distorts and crazy. So anyway, we found this one online by Rode. We're not sponsored by them. You can see the Rode mics there, fantastic wireless system. And this is one of the presenter mics, and so we bought one, and that's what you can see there. So it clips around the ears. And it sits right by your mouth, designed, you know, for lectures and presentations, that kind of thing. So we figured that should probably be the way we go forward. Hopefully this is coming through. We're trying to just make the audio a better quality than we've had previously. So guys, if you are watching, obviously thank you very much. Please do log in and drop us your comments and feedback and thoughts. Always really like to hear them. Now, let's go canvas 2 with the base coat. Canvas 2, I did say we're probably going to go with a drop of Swarez blue on here, so let's get ourselves a paint stir with something on the end of it. Right, let's get a different one then. I'm not going to hang around with that. Right, okay, so let's get some wisps of this. I'm kind of concentrating on the edges. Like I said before, I don't really need it in the centre. It's not really that important because the centre's going to get it covered up with a multitude of colour. If you're just joining us and wonder what it is that I'm creating, corner cam, buddy? Yeah, so it's that basically. That's my reference point. And it is a real client's painting. This is not for fun. This is for real, guys. This is for real. Money depends on this. This has to be right. Otherwise I have to start all over again. Right, let's get this manoeuvred around. So the base coats, I love doing base coats. Up or down, mate? Yeah, love doing base coats. It's kind of like the birth of where the painting starts. I'm just trying to regulate my voice a little bit in terms of its volume. It's pretty tricky at the moment because I don't have any ear defenders on. So all I can hear, which are on order, all I can hear is a 90 decibel extractor and 80s dulcet tones. And that's it. That's all I can hear. I'm always trying to combat that. So I'm like, yes, and I'm shouting. I've got to learn not to shout. Okay, so here we go. So, formally Rod Line. Am I looking to do a dip picture or not? No. What this is, because it's a commission, I've always started with 2 canvases for any commission. So any space somebody wants to fill, they're approaching me and we're having a conversation about what it is that they want in their lives. And we'll always begin with 2. So that's what this is. So this is the start of this particular client's journey. And the hope is that whatever I do on these 2, which will be subtly different, because I want to give the client something to choose from, then hopefully I hit the brief and I get them all excited and really, you know, tick the boxes in variations 1 and 2. So these 2 paintings with just one space identified for the client. So the hope is, when it's dry and all looking fabulous, I'll take the photographs, do it all on Photoshop, pop it into their room setting, and hopefully they come back to me and start jumping with joy and saying, I like them both, when can we see them? So hopefully that answers that, Rod. Carl Miles is here. Hello, Carl. Very nice to see you on this, oh, look, the ends fell off. On this lovely Friday. Hope you're doing well. Right, shall we get a new glove in there, shall we? But now you can see from the two variations we've got at the moment, I'm deliberately going for a darker one and slightly more, I don't know what you call it, but anyway, richer, I suppose, less light version on this side. And I'm just spending this time, just at the moment, just bringing the paint into kind of some fairly even kind of consistency. I don't want too many peaks and troughs going on before I start applying the paint. Now, you can also see down by the sign at the back, the 3 canvases which we painted on Wednesday. Since Wednesday just gone, 2 days ago. Goodness me, is it Friday already? I scarcely believe it. And that was the start of our epic idea about recreating the 12 days of Christmas. Very much a big success. I had huge amounts of fun painting those. And there we are. You can see, down there, look, is the partridge in a pear tree. There's my tree with the partridge in it. No, I kid you not. It is genuinely, I can see the partridge from here. Anyway. Right, so, in fact, let's go over there just so I can show you quickly on chest cam. There we go, look. Can we see that? See the tree? And you can just see I reckon that's the partridge up there. You tell me. There he is, just about up there. And then this is the second one. 2 turtle doves. So that's quite nice. I think you've got a couple of turtle doves on there. And then, was it 3 French hens? I think that was quite fun. We did 3 abstract French hens, obviously. Anyway, make up your own mind. They're great and they're happy and it's a bit of fun. So, right, okay. I think we are done with the squeegee just for now. So I'm gonna prep ourselves some colours here. What are we at? 8.5 degrees C. I can almost get my swimming costume on. So, yes, Carl, happy birthday, Carl, if this is a nice little birthday surprise for you. And 21 again, eh? There you go, buddy. And,
nice.
Yeah, thanks for all your support as well for out on LinkedIn and all the socials. I know you're an avid liker and supporter, so thank you very much for that. Okay, so let's see where we're going next. Now, let me have a quick reference point, because this is where the fun starts, guys. This is where the colours start going on. And I think basically they're just going on everywhere. Right, okay. That I think I can do. So, let's go on to chest cam for a moment, buddy. And I'm going to hit some purple. We're going to start with some purple, I think. That's a pretty... You get it off the... No? Can I... Hello? There we go. Let's get that off the table. And let's get that into the can. Okay, so there's our purple. Happy days. Nice. Okay, what else are we going to do? We are going to go with... let's go with some... Yes, we definitely need some of the light blue. So that light blue is the right side of delicious. Is going in there. There's going to be a lot of paint on these. A lot of paint. But then there was a lot of paint on the one that I'm trying to copy from. Fortunately, one of my own. Okay, next we're going to go with the orange. So let's see what we've got. Okay. So base coat's done. I mean, to be honest, I'll be back in on... Certainly, so I need to give these... Whatever I do today, I need to give them 24 hours. For some of these coats to skin over. That's another tin done. So I'll be back in on Sunday after. Sunday afternoon. Serge is here. Hello, Serge. Nice to see you. on our little impromptu live stream. Right, just going to mix a couple of other colours. I think we'll go, what are we going with? No, yes, look at that. That's nice. And then we're going to go water blue. So mainly this is all about oranges and yellows and sort of those kinds of things to start with. I'm not going to go too mad on things like red and all that kind of stuff to start with. And I'm very, oh yeah, and I've got a really nice yellow there, so I must make sure I use that one. Hi Leroy, great to see you. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, the new breathing gear is pretty awesome. Good comment. I mean, it's cost an arm and a leg, and it's been a long time coming. And this new system is quite a new development for the manufacturer that made it, which you can see written on the side of the helmet. So I'm not going to broadcast that, but they are a major step forward. We're on one of the higher end systems because of the issues we have with vapor in here. And although they're incumbent and not direct sprayed vapors, it's this higher rated system that we need with a high rate particulate filter that's needed to filter the air and then send it over my face. But it's such a lot better than it used to be.
Yeah, so guys, it's not 2M, it's not 4M, it's somewhere in the middle.
So I think you've already got that, haven't you? Yeah, very good, mate. Okay, right, that I'm almost going to put some purple on. Bear with me because we're almost ready to go, guys. But I'm just not quite happy with that purple, so I need to sort it out. Sorry, it's way too loose. So let me just deal with the purple for a second. Now a lot of this is going to run around a little bit. And that's fine. On the early stages, I need a little bit of movement in this. I need it to kind of form. So although I'm going to essentially start with what looks like just a load of lines, the lines are going to start and form into each other. So if we're ready, look, here we go. Now, I've never done one that's not square before, so this should be good for a laugh. So we're going to try and form this line that goes from one side to the other, okay? And I want to make both slightly different from each other. The whole point of this is, like I said, I want to give the client a couple of options. So the nice thing here is that I've got an opportunity to kind of mix things around a little bit. So initially, it'll be fairly heavy on the paint. And then maybe Sunday, probably won't be live streaming that, I'm not sure. You never know, might just pop up. And then Sunday will be all about the finer points on it. And in particular, the painting we're referring to, I don't know if Ada can get it up on the screen or not, but can you bring the Swarez site up? Can you bring it up, dude? And just go into, from the homepage, go explore now, mate. And take us straight into the, yeah. It's going to go black, guys, don't worry the screen. But we are here, I can assure you. We're going to show you what it is that I'm recreating. It's probably better than holding up a sheet of A4 for you. Okay. So, explore now, go on the Art for Sale page and just scroll a couple of rows down until you see resynthesis, please, buddy. Yeah. Or you could just hit explore now from the home page. Yeah, just click on that. So guys, this is what we're recreating. This is what the client wants. And on some of the close-ups, if Adi clicks on those, you can probably see on the screen, the detail is really quite extraordinary, whether it's your thing or not. So what I'm kind of eager to do is to lay this almost golden kind of orangey colours on first, but I can remember from the last time, it's also quite heavy on the purple. The purple's a really nice kind of bridge point to link the blues together, so that's fine. So we're just getting some of those colours on for now. That's fine. It's all going okay. So on the overhead now, you can see I've just applied a light, a melon yellow and a really nice punchy orange. So that's 4 colours on so far. So I'm going to just leave that one just for now. And then I want to turn my attention to the other one, just for a second. So we're going to go start with slightly different colours. So I think I want to get my water blue out. That's important. And I'm going to go for quite a light yellow. And I'm going to go for a darker purple. So that'll be my first choices before we start going into some of the others. And the nice thing is about doing these two at the same time is I can kind of switch between the two, and you know, I can let things kind of, you know, relax, sort themselves out a little bit, that kind of thing. So I'm going to get the water blue out now, and we'll get that one mixed next. So let's get some fresh tumblers. Okay, so we're not going to do too much today, guys, but you know, I do, because I don't want to go too mad on these layers. These layers are going to have to sort themselves out and calm themselves down a bit before I then start with the other layers, if that makes some kind of sense. Okay, that's fine. Okay, right, good. So next one, we're going to need that one. Okay, so here we go. We're going to go with some water blue on here. This is going to be my base layer, and I'm going to go with some nice yellow on the top of that. So I'm going to try and sort of define my lines a little different this time, and I'm going to use a slightly more jagged approach with the hand movement. I'm not going to go too crazy with this one. All right, but that's fine for that for now. And then that purple's the wrong one. I want the darker one, so I'm just going to get the darker one up. Let's see where we go from there. It's a nice one. I call it royal purple. It's got an official number because it's a fairly standard colour, but I quite like it. It's one of those nice purples. We're going to get that onto both, I think, because I want to start and darken. No, that is the purple. That's just the purple I got there. Yes, of course it is. Silly boy. Right. Okay. Move on. Move on. Right. Let's get some purple on. And then after this, we're going to go in with a really bright, sunny, happy yellow. Now this is going to be hung in portrait, so I'm predominantly just going to work from the long sides as opposed to trying to balance it out from the short sides, if that makes sense. Okay, that's fine. I think we'll get a drop on here actually, because this is a really nice one. Slightly different to this one. Yeah, that's better. Across the centre. Lovely. Now these are quite some very loose kind of shapes. Because the whole thing's fairly loose, so I need to just, this is just enjoying the process of what paint does more than anything. The real definition comes from that white line over the top when we're done. Anyway, right, let's get the lid off that. That one is fine there. Let's get the lid off the yellow. Okay, that's pretty good. So we're going to do the same again, but I'm going to go into the melon jar. We had the melon yellow in. That's brilliant. Okay, all right, let's get some yellow on. Beautiful. Right, a bit further, a bit closer to the canvas this time. And then let's get a little drop more over here, and I want to get some orange in as well. I'm going to slightly go the opposite direction with the yellow here. Not too much. There we go. This is all just about building colour layers up. That's all it is. You know, you can make such a difference in just the application of one single colour if you need to. So these early stages are all about that. So my next colour will be orange in a moment. Right. Guys, don't forget, if you are new here and you're liking what you see, remember to give us a thumbs up. That would be brilliant. Don't forget to give us a subscribe and turn on your bell icon, because then you'll get to know exactly when we do this. Now, each Wednesday we're always talking about, we might do some impromptu live streams. Well, here we are. We're doing exactly that. The way you get to be notified, subscribe, click the bell icon, okay? That way you will never, ever miss a thing. And there's going to be a lot more of this because we are super, super busy. So I think what better way to celebrate this than to do it live in front of everybody. Now, if I can survive the pressure of that and still please the client, then I think we've all won, haven't we? Right, let me just make sure my mask is on. Yeah, it's my mask, mate, making a beep noise. Just getting a few wisps of paint here. And make sure the seal on my mask is okay. Right, let's get back into orange. Now, where's my gigantic can of orange? There we go, that's what we want. And then I think this is a question of just going through colour sequences. And then, you know, this is about the layering, and you know, this is quite an enjoyable process. The painting takes on a different form each time you put paint on it, which is exciting. So plenty of orange. I mean, there is so much paint going onto here. It's crazy. Right, okay, let's just reference the other one. Okay, so I've got quite a lot in the middle. So I think I'm going to go slightly larger in the middle than I'll do on the outside. There we go. Got a bit wider now. Nice. That's gorgeous. Happy days. Want to do the same on the other one. Okay, that's fantastic. So let's do the same here. They're already taking on completely different personalities, which I really like. Okay. Now, of course, this one doesn't really have anything from the green or blue end of the spectrum in it, sort of properly per se, Your Honour. So, I think I want to get some drops of green on there. Nothing too heavy or too pronounced. And let's get a drop of blue. Got a drop of blue in here, look. I can already see some of these pools starting to come out now, which is great as we start to fill the canvas up with paint. Really nice. This is the kind of thing that I want. Now, of course, there'll be a lot of development on this as time moves on. You know, paint will move into other bit drops of paint, and there'll be an organic kind of flavour to it. If flavour is even the right word to use. So let's try Piaggio Scooter Blue Green next, I should say. So that's going to come out next. I'm going to pop some of that in the water blue. And I'm just going to thin that slightly with my magic ingredients. Okay, so we're going to get that one on next, and we're going to go on the right-hand side canvas, which, depending on which camera you're looking at, it's the one closest to the corner camera. Okay, so we're going to pop this on here. Fairly loose. Right, so we're just going to get some of that on. Are we going to do? Yeah, we're going to do the other one, some of that as well, and then we'll give you a look on the chest cam, so you can see exactly how things are shaping up. Now, I'm going to get some silver and gold on here at some point, but not at the moment. Great. This one is already feeling a lot looser and a lot more fluid. No pun intended. Right, let's have a look on chest cam, shall we? Okay, so there we go. So canvas, the one we started on with a lighter background. So again, this is just about filling up, you know, starting to let things develop on the back before we start putting colours over the top. It's looking nice. They've got a more purpley hue. This one now with the darker blue that we put on. That's just starting to build its layers and building its shape up, so it's getting bigger towards the centre and then tapering off, which is nice. That's moving in the right direction. I'm tempted just to go. Let's have a look at that. Maybe a little, yeah. What am I going to do? So, Formula Red Line says, is it true the magic ingredient is the blood of small gnome? Yes, darn it, you found out. No, my secret is out. What's going to happen now? I'm going to pop a little drop of red on. Nothing too substantial, and there's no heroics here. Okay, so let's go in with that. Got to be reasonably careful with this. So I'm going to approach this from the other side now. And I want to be quite careful. Nothing too overloaded. And of course, as we lay these paints, things get sucked into each other, and it really can get quite interesting. Nothing is ever the same twice, because of the combinations of paints that get applied and how they're applied, etc., etc. So even now, look, the red just gets completely annihilated by the purple and eaten alive. But that's fine. It's fine. There's no issue there. So what I want to do now is get some blue. Just kind of think about blue and yellow, just a little bit, because we're losing some of that yellow Now I've got a great big tin of melon, so I'm very tempted now. I haven't actually got this open yet. Let's crack the melon open, shall we? And then I want to put some vivid lime green on. Hey, Daniel's here. He's awake and able to watch one. Well, it's very nice to have you here, buddy. Thank you for joining us. Great to see you. Hope you're finally enjoying it. I'm not sure we'll be on the air for too long today, because there'll come a point when I can't really go any further than where I'm at, you know, which is fine. But paint layering does require patience, you know, which is why just to get a basic skin on these, I'm going to be waiting for probably until Sunday. There we go, quite generous here. This is going to start pushing some of that purple out of the way, which is great because this is supposed to have quite a sunny, orangey, bronzy kind of disposition. So, you know, it's really important that we try and respect that. Okay, that's going well so far. No problem with that. So hopefully we're getting some decent zoom shots there for you. Okay, so let's have a look. What are we talking next? I'm going to get some blue on, and then I'm going to get some lime green on, and then we're going to see how we go from there. So the blue, light blue for the left-hand side one, I think. And that's before we consider the things at the pinky end of the spectrum. Now I do have quite a nice pink to put on, but I think that's going to be a Sunday job. This one, just some suggestions over here. This is the link to the base layer, nothing too much. And same again here, because that blue we put on at the start kind of lost itself a little bit. So let's get a little bit more on. Although that's just going to mix with the colours that go over the top, which is perfectly fine, because that helps bring the two layers, the background and the foreground, together. Okie dokie. Right. So, a few more colours to go on, I think, and then it's probably going to be it for today. So we'll get our green on. Oh wow. Yeah, now we're talking. Now we're going to get the big guns out. Look at that. Ooh, insane. Nice. Right. You little beauty. Let's get you on.
Nice.
Very loose technique here. So I'm going higher. And I'm going a little bit more extreme. So I'm going sort of outside the boundaries I've already created. That's nice. Definitely got a nice green tinge now, because actually what we get over the top now is going to be a gigantic whack of orange. So let's see how we get on with that. Oh, it's all good fun, isn't it? Right, let's get some more orange decanted out. There we go. See how we get on with that. So in we go with the orange, and I definitely want orangey, this orangey red kind of thing. I want that center, front and center, really. Much better that. See, these ends are really starting to have some really strong personality now. This is great. So Cameron says, do I have a favourite Bruce Springsteen song? Because he's currently painting and he's got the boss on in the background. Not a massive fan. Probably Glory Days, I would imagine. Probably the best one for me. Hope that answers your question. Right, okay, so I think last thing I want to do is just maybe pop a little drop more of this yellow in the centre. Certainly of this one. That's not too bad. This is a real jamboree, this one. And then basically the same is going to happen again tomorrow. I'm going to go back over it all over again. Okay, so that's quite contained at the moment. So what I want to do, just going to get a little drop of white on, probably to finish off, because I want to, just looking at my template from what I'm coming from to where I'm going. Okay. Right, let's see what we can do with the white. We've finally got a focusing camera, have we? Excellent. Miracles will never cease. Right, okay, let's get the white out. Let's see if we can whack some of this on. Going really quite wide and loose with the white. Most of these will disappear anyway. Just to try and lighten. There are some bits that just need lightening up here and there. These are kind of decisions that you have to kind of make on the fly. It just becomes like, how does it feel? And it's more about how it feels and how it looks. I know it might sound the most ridiculous thing to say, but it is feeling about something. It's such an important thing these days. Right, so apart from some Swarez blue, we're probably going to leave it there for today, and I can carry my layering on another day. So, thanks for your feedback, guys. Thanks, Robert. That's gratefully appreciated. Right, so we're going down low, and we're going to give ourselves some real nice, just kind of wide sweeps here. Nothing too heroic. Just get them in, some real personality ones. Let them find their own level. There we go. Because where the bulk of what is happening in the centre starts to delineate, the sides will maintain. So you kind of get this this battle between all the mishy-mashy and all the things that actually contain lines, which is quite a nice thing. Okay. Thank you, Jeffrey Jenkins. That's very kind of you. Yeah, we did take your comments on board and appreciate those. We're midway through our work day here. Let's see with the. Well, Robert, if they need to be bought as a pair, I'll take all major credit cards. All right. we'll see. Maybe the client will like them both so much that they'll think they have to have them both. Wouldn't that be nice, eh? But thank you. Your feedback is very gratefully appreciated for all of you guys. Thank you so much. Now, who mentioned hot pink? Yeah, just probably need some pink. Phantom 2534, yeah. I'm thinking about getting some pink. Not a lot, just needs a little soups on here and there. I've got a phone call coming in shortly to organise, so I'm not going to hang around too long, guys. Right, so let's just get a little. We're just going to get a little soups on of that in. See if we can lighten this up a little bit. There we go, that one in there. Do the same here. Okay, fantastic. Right, so I think I'm probably going to leave it there a little bit. I need to give it a little bit of a spray. We get some movement going. So I'm just going to fill up my bottle, give it a spray, and that's probably session number 1 done. And then Sunday should be just about tacked over on the surface enough for me to then go back over and put the additional line systems on there. Okay, but for now, especially around the edges, I just want to encourage some of these edges to move and flow around a little bit. Okay. Serge is enjoying it. Thank you, Serge. That's good. Okay, so here we go with the mineral-based thinners. And this is just to encourage some movement in the paint just by thinning it down, so it'll start to break down some of the surface tension that's built, not surface tension, the skinning on the surface, because these are an oxygen-based reaction. But this is certainly looks nice. This will start to move and find all these kind of wonderful shapes. and then I can go with my accent colours over the top. Yeah, so that's a good start, that. So I can go really fiery oranges, reds and yellows back over the top, and that's going to give us a real nice, and golds as well. That'll give us some real nice accents. Right, so I haven't got a computer on, buddy. Sorry. Oh, so Lalit, first time viewer, hello, welcome. Yeah, so you can, sorry, can you just say it again, sorry? Okay, so Lalit, yes, if you've enjoyed this, make sure you tune in on Wednesday, because we do a live stream every Wednesday here from Swarez HQ, and we'll be doing something quite similar to what you see at the back. It'd be great to see you here on Wednesday, 7:30 UK time. You can follow a link from all the social media channels. You can also follow the link from the live tab on the website. So if it's possible to queue that up, buddy, we can show Lily just exactly where to find it on the website. So that's swarez.co.uk. So anywhere on the menu on the main page, buddy, there's a big live tab at the end, and that's where anyone can tune in live every Wednesday on the website. So that's where you go, guys. You can navigate to the live tab, and you'll be able to find next week's stream queued up there, and away you go. You can set yourself a notification and a reminder of when and where to be on the day, and you won't miss a thing, I promise you. Fantastic. Right, okay, I think that's us pretty much okay for one session. I'll be looking forward to doing the next. I don't think this will be televised on Sunday, sorry about that, because it's just me coming in. But if you're curious, I'm sure we'll be posting out on social media the progress of these as things carry on. Guys, that's the microphone test completed, and I hope a success. So thank you very much for tuning in, and I hope if this is the first time you've seen it, make sure to give us a subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and make sure you tune in on Wednesday, 7:30 PM UK time, and we very much look forward to seeing you. So on behalf of AD and myself, have a great rest of weekend. If you've been stateside, then happy Thanksgiving for yesterday, and we look forward to seeing you all very, very soon. From Swarez HQ, we're out of here.